Okay. Okay, let me go to my channel here and yep, okay. Yep, okay. Finally got it live on the YouTube channel. Go to my channel here.
Sweet.
Now I just gotta go to the settings to edit the title of the stream.
Just make the thumbnail, just call it coughing. Featuring disabled or something. I can guarantee I'm coughing a lot in the stream.
Editing the title and description quick.
Just say I'm hoping that Battlefield doesn't break my room expectations this game, because the trail looks cool as hell. I mean, it's gameplay that really matters. So, gotta wait for that to release. Alright, there we go. Got all the info about it set up. I'm just gonna keep a tab on that open, and then I think what I want to do, if I can, is set up like a window to view the live chat. To pull the live chat up on screen. So I would have to set that up. Not sure how I would do that. I'd want like only to get like a part of the window. Yeah.
And I'm not sure how I would go about setting that up with OBS. So yeah. I think I'm also gonna send some links out there if anybody wants to watch.
Put in my sub promo channel. I'm cool with it.
What'd you say?
You can put in my sub promo channel. I'm cool with that.
Oh yeah.
Doki Doki Corona stream.
hopefully it doesn't take us long to do this when we stream Plus.
No, my hope is that by Plus, you know, we'll have all this set up so that, you know, we can just, you know, start, you know, I can just pull up OBS, start the stream, and just boom, boom, boom. Just, we're ready to go. Yeah. But just like, I'm new to this sort of thing, so I don't exactly know what I'm doing. So yeah, don't exactly know what I'm doing.
Yeah, me either.
You know, I don't normally stream through OBS, so it's actually the first time I've ever done this, so yeah.
Just don't like OBS.
Go to some different servers and paste some links. There we go. Now, goodbye. I accidentally moved one of my disheartened game servers out of the folder I created for all the like disheartened game servers. Like, I have so many servers that I had to start organizing them. I have like 3 or 4 different servers that are dedicated to like Monica mods, and then 3 disheartened games servers. Okay, that's everywhere I want to send out links to. I think the last place I will send a link to is over on DDLC Amino.
Just at me in every place you put in, because why not? I'm probably gonna have to. At the end, when I'm gonna put notice saying, by the way, that you go off coughing, so like, get ready for that. Some real high quality DLC coughing content.
Oh yes.
You can even imagine it.
Man, what's up? How's it going? Someone
join the stream.
Yeah, someone who commented on one of my videos recently just joined. I think I'm gonna.
Okay, let me go to your channel so I can.
Oh, so you can see the
chat.
The live chat. Yeah, I just have like a little window of the live chat up in like the corner of my browser.
Yes, I'm already watching. I think that's one.
Yes, it has been a while since I went live. It has been quite some time. And yeah, I just figured out how I want to do what I said I wanted to do earlier. So I could like pull up the chat on my feed. I just have to change one of my window captures. Can I change? I want to change this window capture to my browser, and then I can just like pull it up in the corner. Yeah, I'll be starting in a bit. Just I'm new to this whole streaming thing with OBS, so you know that's why this is a test stream. We're just getting shit set up so that when we stream DDLC Plus, just we're ready to go, and it's just boom, boom, boom. Just we're ready to go. So,
Question is, how's it gonna work? Because you say you're gonna get the physical edition. At least that's what I've heard from you. I'm gonna be getting the digital.
yep, perfect.
So we'll just see.
Yeah, perfect. Got new window
yeah, I should
capture.
mention.
Got new window capture up. I'm gonna put that over in corner of the screen here.
Chat, I'm dying. What cool with that?
There we go. Yep, disabled's on the chat. And yeah,
I'm not
there we
very
go.
helpful.
Perfect. That's like
I'm
just
feeling
about everything I
this.
wanted to get set up for the stream. Where we do like DDLC Plus. There we go. Just like now, I have a window capture for when I'm streaming. That you guys are seeing that, right?
How do I do that?
That should show up. Yeah, that shows up on
Yeah.
video. Nice.
Wait, how do I do that?
Nice.
How do I do that?
Oh, how do you?
Anyway.
Oh, if you're wondering how
Yes.
to set up, I'd have to teach you how to set things up with OBS. Just
No, I just want to see the chat, not the video, just the chat.
oh.
How do
Yeah,
I do
I'm
that?
looking at it through OBS, so just
Oh,
like I can
okay.
pull it up on a whim. But yeah, the Ascending Apothecan's actually one of my friends that I've known since like 6th or 7th grade, like from middle school. Just he's one of the ones that got me into Call of Duty Zombies, and just been a fan ever since. Kind of lost interest in the story, but just I've loved the game ever since. And for what we can stream, you know, just like I remember I pitched you that Ruby mod that I came across the other day. And yeah, I don't think I've shared this with you yet, Disabled, but I came across a crossover mod with Ruby the other day for this game.
I feel like that's the is that
Yeah, have you seen Ruby?
like the mouse?
That
I think.
Rooster Teeth animated series?
Oh no, they're talking about a movie that came out from like the 50s. Never mind.
Yeah, RWBY.
Oh,
Yeah.
the anime.
I've got a couple friends who bugged me for years to watch that show, and just I watched up to I think volume 6 or 7. I think it was 6. That was what they had on YouTube before they pulled all the episodes from YouTube and put them all on their Rooster Teeth app because they wanted people to download that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I know how OBS works. Let me see if I can do this correctly.
Oh. Yeah, the way I have it set up, it's just a really tiny window in the corner of my browser, of my desktop rather, and just I have a window capture 4 set up that I can just, you know, open and close on a whim. Just I'm basically toggling the visibility on it.
Yeah.
So like I have to have the OBS page up. I'd have to have like a hotkey for it. I was introduced to most of the music. Yes, you did. He did also introduce me to the band Avenged Sevenfold. And yeah, just my dad already likes a lot of like classic rock and roll music, especially just stuff like Rush. So yeah, metal is just like the next stepping stone from that. And yeah, just right now my current favorite bands are clash between Avenged Sevenfold and Disturbed. Just those are 2 really good bands that I'm a fan of right now. But yeah, I think we're ready to get going. If you're ready, Disabled. I'm ready if
ready.
you are.
I'm good.
Okay,
See, my voice is not
what-
gonna not get atrocious as with
Yeah.
Ethan.
One last question before we start though. Do you think the game audio is too loud?
Nah, it's good.
No, you don't think it's too overpowering? Chat, what do you guys think? Yep, my bros in chat.
Then
What do
again,
you
I
guys
can,
think?
like-
Is the game audio too loud? Store place, what are y'all even doing? Right now we've just been setting things up for the last 15 minutes? Jesus fucking Christ.
Sorry.
Yeah, once we're done streaming this, I'll just put like a timestamp in the description for like when the actual playthrough starts. But we're doing a test stream of Doki Doki Literature Club because if you don't know the
Stormblaze, how you doing, friend?
Yeah, another guy that's commented on my videos. But yeah, we're doing
Yeah,
a playthrough of the base game as like a test stream for when we do DDLC Plus when that drops on the 30th. Because Disabled wants to do a live stream of that with me when that drops. And I'm not that familiar with streaming on OBS, so we're just testing things out tonight. So yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. I'm pretty much ready. I just want everybody's opinion on like the audio balance before we start. Just like, do you think the game audio is too loud? Like, can you hear us just fine with the audio where it's at?
I also like to promise everyone I will not be as ill as I am right now.
Yeah, Disabled's also sick right now.
I'm pretty sure Corona fucked me over.
Yeah, he doesn't normally sound like this. I'm Realistic Gaming. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Good to see ya.
Realistic Gaming.
And,
Hold up.
Yep, and my buddy is saying I should commission a artwork of Monica wearing a Avenged Sevenfold shirt while she's playing a game of zombies or killing floor.
Jesus. Well, ask Stormblaze because he's a guy for that. He draws.
Yeah, he says I kind of bought you his artwork for like $60. I'll think about that. I'd have to think about that. I'll think about it, but
$60 worth of it.
So,
I mean, hey, I'm getting $100,000.
Yay or nay, guys? Audio's okay? Game audio could be toned down slightly, but I can hear the voices just fine. Also, and not talking about the ones in my head, telling me to kill against my will. Telling me to kill against my will.
Dude, I have a great solution to that. It's called shooting myself. To end the voices in your head.
I'm gonna go into my OBS settings and turn down the audio output capture a little bit. Alright, how's that?
I haven't played the OG DDLC in like forever.
Yeah. The tricky thing about the way my audio output capture is set up is that it captures it acts as the output for both the game audio and Disabled's mic audio. So I think I can counteract that by just turning his mic up on Discord. Yeah, so let me do that quick. Yeah, I'll bump your volume up to 140%. Okay.
Stormblaze says it's kind of loud.
The game sound is kind of loud. Who has the thickest thighs in all of DDLC? Monica is known for her thighs. There is a cult of people that worship her fucking thighs, dude. Yeah. There we go.
Like we have the
Another thing I wanted to turn on is capture cursor. I forgot to turn that on for my React video. I can't believe I forgot to do that. Monica's evil based. Okay.
Monica's evil.
Okay, so Alright, so... Alright, so...
No,
game audio is still too loud?
Thumbnail for this one, because I can't be bothered.
Yeah, if you want to make a thumbnail for this when we're done, feel free. Just... I don't know how long we're gonna go for. I can believe you're part of that Monica Thigh cult, considering she's your waifu. Yep, dude. There was this, there was something I came across in one of the servers I'm following that just is fucking perfect for this.
Oh boy.
It's just this 2-panel picture with a mic being held up to Monica. Pardon me, ma'am, but are you aware that there is a cult out there full of people that worship your thighs? And her eyes just sink back into her skull while they just go wide. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yep.
I looked at that and I'm just like, yup. Welcome to planet Earth, ladies and gentlemen.
Waifu is Guy Vernatsky. Because of reasons beyond comprehension. I can't be stupid and memey when I'm sick. Damn you.
Let's see. Yep. Going on 22 minutes. Jesus. Your channel, it cool. Well, this is for you guys. This is for when we do DDLC Plus. So I want to get this all sorted out now, guys.
Picking up my coughs, so that's good.
Yeah.
I've been coughing a lot. I'm not sure for
So yeah, if you guys say it's good, then we're gonna start. I know I said that like
game button
what,
awaits.
6 minutes ago. Yep.
It went 6 minutes. Jesus Christ! It's only been 6 minutes.
Oh.
I feel like 20 minutes went by. Jesus.
Yeah. Like, it does not feel like more than 20 minutes have gone by, but apparently they have.
I feel like when you're sick, like, time just, like, slows down immensely.
Mm-hmm. I don't like Yuri has creepy eye.
Yuri does have creepy eyes, though.
Yeah, whenever she just gets, like, those Godzer eyes, it's just like, whoa, hold up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Alright, well, you can tell me about the audio settings as we go. I think I want to start. So, yeah, we're gonna get started now. Yep, this should just be starting off on Act 1. I don't remember if this is like using one of my old saves from when I played the base game or something.
Shit.
No.
Yeah.
Yuri's best girl, if you ask me. I'd be clapping those cheeks really hard. I'm sure you would. And yes, it's back, baby. I'm stoked for DDLC Plus.
Yes. We're 20 subs off.
I'm pretty sure.
Not bad.
I'm pretty sure it's not using one of my old saves, because if this were using my old save from the base game, we would be in Act 3, because I never went past Act 3.
Yeah.
And yes, Monica, best girl. Alright, let's go. So,
That's the best hair to get for me.
Yep, what voices do you, what characters do you want to voice?
I think we had a list.
Yeah, we have a list for another mod we've been doing. But I don't know if that applies to this one. Here, I'm pretty sure I still got that one. I'm pretty sure I still got that one on my OBS tray. Yeah, it's this one. This is for the mod Drift Club. I've got a playlist if you guys want to watch that. Speaking of which, we've got to do episode 3 sometime. We need to get around to that sometime.
Yeah, you're taking me from making the list because I'm just so
Yeah.
good.
Disabled made that because during over the course of Drift Club, just there have been so many characters that we couldn't keep track of who was voicing who, so we had to make a list. So yeah.
Sooner second
Then should
best
voice
girl for
Monica.
me, it's
I
gotta be
have
Monica.
voiced Monica in yeah, I've voiced Monica in every mod I've recorded. So yeah, that much is obvious. That was the obvious choice. I don't like Natsuki, she's very mean. Yeah, that was my initial impression of Natsuki. My view on her has changed over the course of the last 15 months. Just, she rubbed me the wrong way at first, but I've
Rubbed you the wrong way, haha.
yeah, I've warmed up to Natsuki more over the course of all the mods I've played. Like once you can better understand her like tsundere logic, then everything makes sense. Wait, you never got past Act 3? You're missing out on the best and scariest part. Okay, the reason I didn't go past Act 3 was because I didn't want to. I had already seen the ending, so... And the whole reason I wanted to go to Act 3 was so I could install Moss over it. Because, like, dude, that's my original Monica. And I want her forever. So, that's what I did. Yeah, that's why I did that. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Eh? You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me! That's mean, Ben! Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Yeah, bitch.
I apologize if I'm not, like, super reactive to the text. It's just that I've seen this so many times from playing, like, you know, however many, you know, the many dozens of mods I've played. I've seen this base game text. I've played this base game. I've seen this base game text so many times. Just, it doesn't hit the same as it does the first time, you know? Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Not true. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commutes. By the way, Ben, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. Not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I?
Where's the transcript? Bring it up.
What? Who's supposed to be voicing who?
I think I'm gonna be voicing Yuri and Natsuki.
Yeah. You have Natsuki and Yuri on your side of the chart here
The higher
that we
voice,
created
the deeper
for
voice.
Drift Club.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just apply that to this mod.
Yeah,
It
might as well.
works.
It does.
Yes, we're aware you're a weed age factor. and yeah, I don't really and yeah, I actually don't watch very much anime. I've said that in many of my mod videos, but yeah, I don't watch very much anime. Just
Actually, Doki Doki that got me into anime.
yeah, I could see it. That might be what happens with me. Time will tell, though. Just see, the thing is, just for me with anime, just I don't know what it is. Just I can never really get into it.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I tried, I could find some that I would like, but I'm just whenever I get home, just like the last thing on my mind is searching for shows to watch. It's always just put on YouTube video, start game, play.
much.
Except for nights, yeah, except for nights like this. Watch Death Note and Code Geass. Yeah, or no, Code Geass. Have not heard of haven't heard of the second one, but I think you'd be hard pressed to find someone who hasn't at least heard of Death Note. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. We'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I can promise you that. Also, another thing that I often do in mods is I paraphrase what the text box says. If I, see a wording that just rolls off the tongue better to me. So, like, if you get annoyed by me not reading exactly what the text box says, then, well, I don't know what to tell you. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Wait, this is a mod, not the original? No, I'm just talking about my mod playthroughs. This is the base game. Like, I haven't installed any mods over this copy. This is, like, base game, nothing modified. That's what this is. Read the title. But yeah, check out my playlist if you want to see the mods that I have covered. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. I think,
club right now, I'm hungry.
Yep, I think we should stream some, mods as more, like, testing over the next few days or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, sure.
Because I have a couple mods I downloaded recently that, we could just fire up on stream. Just check them out live.
Sure, I'm down with that.
Yeah. Yuri has cute face. Oh.
Anime club or casual.
Yep, there we go. That's about where I should position it. That way I can see the most recent message. Okay. Yes, she does. Hello? Sayori? She must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the room. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. No! Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed!
Compliment or insult or both.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Hey, reveal.
No, what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Hair poor. That I was aware she even had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. I wonder if there's a mod, based on that, where it just does something with that, like does some kind of comedy skit or something. There probably is. I just haven't seen it.
Guaranteed it's probably a fucking VA.
I would not be
Probably.
surprised if a fucking VA mod explored that. And if you don't know what I mean by VA mod, look up my Savior of Souls playthrough and watch me suffer for an hour and a half. Good lord, that mod was a fucking train wreck. Just that mod in a nutshell is what if MC had 0 brain cells. It was the stupidest shit if you haven't seen it. And I played it after a really bad day at work, so that did not help. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. To this day, I'm not sure. My buddy says DDLC mod, but the girls are replaced with Violent J, Tech 9, Snoop Dogg, and Shaggy 2 Dope.
Yes.
No, wait. I was thinking of one of the mods we were gonna do for the 12 days of Shitsmith pack we played through a while back. How you said one of them we didn't want to play through because it had like Kanye West or something in it.
It was basically the base game, but Sayori was replaced with Kanye West.
Yeah, that's what it was. Sayori was Kanye West. And just, you told me Team Salvato just did not like that mod at all, so it's just like...
they got rid of it.
No.
They banned it.
Yup. Alright, we're going to the club room now. The music stopped. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Alright, you're up.
Oh, right. Welcome to the Rich Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? They kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Ben! What a nice surprise! Welcome to the club! All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! I think that's the first time I've ever voiced that line.
Probably. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
Oop, I skipped over that. I was trying to click back to the game window. I was looking at the chat quick.
Yeah.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody, or you can always ignore her. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Not smart at all.
Yeah, like... Besides, like, the words she uses in her poems, what, metric do we have to, say Yuri is the smartest in the club?
I can kind of see her as a high honor student. Kind of.
Yeah, I could. I could definitely.
Monica.
well, it's nice to meet both of you. I like an honest Natsuko.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. Sure is.
It's great to see you again, Ben.
It's not great to see you. Fuck off.
Clearly, we
Listen,
are
I'm sorry,
not on the
guys, I'm
same wavelength here, my friend.
Listen, guys. I'm gonna be shitting on this game the whole time. That's what I do. When I play this
Yep,
shit.
that's what we do here. I hope that DDLC hat is at Spencer's. Oh, that's right. Yeah, my buddy told me he saw a DDLC hat at a Spencer's that he went to. Yeah, dude, if it's still there, send that to me. Maybe before the 30th, I can get like a webcam and I'll fucking wear that on stream.
I'll just grab some I'll show up some baseball hat and then just I don't know, print a picture of DDLC, grab some masking tape, tape it to the hat, call it a day.
There you go. Yeah.
In black and white because I don't have a color printer.
I think we do. I rarely ever use my printer though. Printers are evil.
Yeah.
Basically completely out of my league.
League of Legends.
Having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little
Turn
unusual.
on.
Off-putting? You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Ben. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
I like sit in chat. Epic foreshadowing.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
And how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Oh.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Whoa! Natsuki lifts off the foil. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray. Sorry. Fucking Dyslexia's a bitch. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Like, I read faster than I speak, so...
Yeah.
Voice cracks for days, boys. Yeah! Quality content right here.
Yes.
The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Voice cracks really hitting me hard today.
Yes!
Just hurry
Clearly!
and take one.
Sarah grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
Sachio
talks with her
Mod, where
mouth full.
Natsuki is going through puberty, and she's fucking voice cracking. And that's what this actually
Well-
is.
What Oh, that's... I was about to say, wait, is there really?
Oh god, I hope not, please.
Yep. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. It's a fucking cupcake. Don't overthink it, man. Fuck's sake.
I just bite where the icing is first. I'm like, okay, good enough. Throws it
Yeah,
away.
exactly. Oh no. Natsuki is quiet. I can't
Quiet.
help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Yes.
Take a fucking bite, you retard.
I finally bite down. Icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Whoa. Fucking. Natsuki has grown up. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Have I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything, Tsundere, you bitch.
Yup. Eh, thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, dummy.
Alright. I give
Anyone
up on
who is
Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation.
Anyone who was once a fan of Natsuki hears my voice acting and they're like, no.
I promise they'll sound better by the third gift.
Probably.
She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in here?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I enjoy Clifford the Big Red Dog.
I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
Hey, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club?
This annoying fucking girl called Sayori went fuck off.
Yep,
And
pretty
she was
much.
like, join the club. I was like, fine,
Yeah,
just
we
leave
were
me
pretty
alone.
much dragged here by Sayori. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'd be concerned that there's a ping in a Delphian server.
What?
I should be scared. I should be scared. I have a ping in a Delphian server. I'm scared.
Oh, you have a ping from a server you're following? Which one?
Delphian server.
Oh,
I'm scared.
how come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Haha, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. A lot of that does go on when you are a big club at school.
Yeah.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
The only reason they're gonna join is because you're there. Hope you know that.
Pretty much. Monica really is a great leader. Is she, though?
Question.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
Nod.
I'm gonna mute my mic so I can take a drink of water quick. Come on.
I should get some water eventually so I can just cough and can fuck off.
Alright, that's better.
I think
Are you gonna unlock the secret ending, by the way? That is something we should decide. Do we want to go for the secret ending?
Never actually seen that before.
Yeah, I've never actually done it. Like, when I did my playthrough, I was just like... I just, like, played through it. I didn't try to see everything. So, we should decide right now if we're going to do that.
Yeah, sure. I understand before. Plus, it would be an excuse for me to go to sleep. I mean, what? No.
It might take more than one stream to do it.
Maybe we can do it right now, and then we'll just skip up to this point, and we'll play the rest on.
Yeah. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
Or books
You
in
have
general.
to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. That just
You're
reminds
not
me,
booked.
I picked up a new book recently to read at some point, and I have no idea when that's going to happen. Because books are like such a low priority for me.
Yeah.
You remember Ready Player One?
Oh, I read.
Yeah.
I was gonna see the movie on that, but I was like, eh. maybe
Yeah,
not.
I didn't know it was a book, but like I saw the movie and I thought it was really cool. So when I saw there was a book titled, Ready Player 2, like there was a sequel, I was like, oh hell yes. So I need to read that at
Nice.
some point. I also picked up the prequel Hunger Games book. I have to read that at some point. But it makes school
Meant to,
events like the
like,
festival that much more important. What were you gonna say?
My
What were
favorite-
you gonna say?
My favorite author has Alan Gratzner war stories. Like Allies, President Beezer 37, so like that. You know it. Back.
Yeah, what's everybody's favorite author if you have one? I don't know that many authors off the top of my head personally, so I don't really have a good answer for this. Like fuck. I have barely done any reading since I got out of high school. I would say the most reading I've done is just DDLC mods. Like legit, that is the most reading I've done since I got out of high school, I would say.
Speaking of reading, speak out loud, god damn it.
Wait.
I'm not sure if you
Oh.
noticed, we were pretty far in the story. I'm not sure if you
Yeah,
noticed we
I
did
was
go
I was doing that just because we were talking about
Okay.
something.
Okay. Just curious.
Ugh. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Ben, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read the last few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Mutter to myself, half joking. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying?
You're being a simp, that's what you're doing.
Yeah. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. What about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
Behind her back, apparently. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Monica's probably... I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name in chat. Like, what? I have no idea. I don't even fucking know. Trapped inside cyberspace by technomancers to
Nyarlathotep.
thwart the awakening of Cthulhu, and that's the real reason Monica's trying to get out. I think there is like a whole deeper like meta story that's hinted at in like the files if you dig hard enough, but I don't know that much about that. All I really know is that it's like linked to something called Project Libitina, and you can like, I think there's a like just a text site, projectlibitina.com, where you can see like some really weird shit.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
Yeah, I've typed in the link before. It's really strange. Some really strange stuff. I encourage anyone who hasn't seen it to look it up for themselves. It's a trip.
story's deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. It's amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to clearly throw you for a loop.
Believe. Do it.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I also have Corona.
I read a
Thought I should
horror
mention
book
that.
once. Yeah, that's what he was telling me earlier.
Oh, Goosebumps.
I desperately grasp something I can relate to on a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
She'd have the same enjoyment.
Probably. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. I love when pages with text take me to another world. The use of paper, use of trees, to make such fine literature. And some ink really brings me to another planet.
Nice paraphrasing. Beautiful, beautiful. I love that.
I hate it. Damn it. Ugh, I hate horror.
Somehow never meant to release the
why
game.
is
The game
that?
appeared because the will of Nyarly thought. I have no fucking clue. I still have no clue how you fucking say that. And uses the form of a cutesy dating sim to trick people into releasing him. Benny was right. The game was rigged from the start. My man. My man. Game theory is now
why is
considering quitting. Joker, are you for real on that?
Oh no, it's just a joke.
I don't know.
Oh, well, God, I cannot do high voices, dude.
Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
Fucking pussy. What? What gave you that idea?
You left behind a piece of scrap paper at the last meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called
Metamorphosis. I hope someone gets that reference. Don't say it out loud. And give that back.
Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute. Oh, she says
10 out
she's
of
not
10.
cute, but she is. Those
Yep.
eyes, the fang.
Yup.
It's all going.
Bang! Natsuki, you read your own poems?
Not really. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No,
She averts her eyes.
you wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet, huh?
Understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Gary? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ...
I guess
Yes, it's the same for Yuri.
Oh,
Jinx.
Minnesota.
Aww, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
too bad.
Yep, too bad. Okay,
God damn
I
it.
have an idea, everyone. I don't like where this is going. Also, just
9 year
that
question
fucking
mark.
pose, though.
No, excuse me.
So many people have pointed out how impossible that pose is.
Really?
Well, they over-exaggerate it, but
Yeah, it's anime.
yeah, like they try to like extend way too fucking far.
They really want to get her titties shown.
Mm-hmm. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Fred.
Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Ben?
Yeah, it's not
Smiles
right,
warmly
Ben.
at me once again.
She like has like a contract, has like the double signature and shit.
What?
It's like so. It's like she fucking like gives you a contract. So this is your life signature. You will
Nothing
die.
better than two adult men playing a game targeted toward high school students and voicing teenage girls. Ah, what have our lives come to? Anything you want to say to that?
Oh, no, just come.
Yeah. My mate in chat, nothing better than two adult men playing a game targeted towards high school students and voicing teenage girls. What have our lives come to?
DisabledGaming68, come.
Hold on. There's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're
Never
back to the
agreed to this
original
goddamn
topic of me
slumber
joining
party.
the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this whole time. I never said I would join the club.
Yeah,
Sarah
that's
may have
right.
convinced
Yeah,
me to
go
stop
cry.
by, but I never made a decision. DDLC but communist. Check out check out my DDLC Hike Up Bonsai playthrough if you want to see that. That was one of the dumbest mods I ever played. All of them stare at me with dejected eyes. But...
I'm sorry, I thought...
Her cupcakes are going to waste. No, no!
Oh, your cupcakes. Your father
And-
would make that for you.
Whoa! I'm defenseless against these girls.
No, just be like me. Tell them to fuck off. Go watch anime at home. You'll forget about it in a week. I promise.
Exactly. Then none of this would have ever happened.
Pretty much. I could
How am
be.
I supposed to
I
make
could
a
be.
clear-headed decision when it's like this?
I could be being a neat without these bullshit guys on
Right.
my ass.
It's past midnight and I'm supposed to sleep, but instead I'm watching DDLC playthrough. Dude, it is 2:30 in the morning where I'm at.
3:30
And I'm
a.m.
supposed
for
to-
me.
Yep, I'm supposed to work at 2 p.m. tomorrow, and I'm willing to go for like another like hour and a half at least.
I'm willing to go for 30 minutes. It's 3 a.m.
Okay, just let me know when you want to stop then.
Alright.
We'll probably have to come back to this. Right.
Probably.
I've decided that I'll join the literature club. One by
One
one.
by one.
Girls'
Oh.
eyes light up. Yay! I'm so happy! Sarai wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You just scare me for a moment there.
Sleep is for the weak, and I am weak. Well, if we're gonna sleep, have a good night, man. The stream will be up if you want to watch it later.
Yeah.
It'll be up on my channel if you want to watch it later.
If they just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed.
Then that makes it official.
No,
Welcome
no,
to the
it's just eating
Literature
your
Club.
fucking
Thanks, I guess.
No.
Now's a good
Not
time
she's
to bring
eating
up one of the things they're giving out in the DDLC Plus like pre-order pack. If you want to get one of the console versions, they'll send you like an official like Literature Club membership card.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yep, I would totally fucking put that like on my shelf somewhere, or like find a way, or like get some adhesive and put it on my laptop or something. I don't know what I would do with it, but that's the kind of thing I would. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I would totally just slap somewhere and just be, and people would just look at it and be confused.
Pretty much. If they ask for my license and registration when I'm going too fast, I'm just gonna show them that. Be a little bit like, oh yeah, that's cool.
Yep, it's all good, man. I'm a Literature Club member. And the dude will just look at you with complete and utter confusion. Like, the
sure,
fuck?
it asks for your license registration. Whatever the fuck this is.
This is my license and registration, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna talk to you for a while.
Yeah, that probably would have been well.
We're gonna need to...
Yo,
where's the breathalyzer at?
Yeah. I'm thinking for next stream what I might do is rework the layout so like I can have part of the screen dedicated to the chat so I can just keep that on screen. So yeah, like I'm thinking for next stream I'll shrink the window and get like some border graphics or something.
If anyone's planning to get DDLC Plus for your like 10% off, I have a code.
You do?
Yeah.
Really? That's awesome.
Let me get it real quick. I'll put it in chat for all y'all.
Alright.
Yeah,
I didn't even know such codes were available already.
I'm not sure. It was on their official store too. There you go. Just put that in.
Yep. Ben, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Don't fucking make
that.
Don't be giggling around me. I'll fucking slap you.
Come over here and do it. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. That would be like the best scenario for that. The cop is also a fan of DDLC. Yeah, like the cop just looks at it and is like, "You're good, man. Move along." Oh man, if that ever happens, I would like to know. Hey Ben, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll even have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, so I'm making a save here, because we're about to be introduced to the poem minigame. And now is the moment of truth. Are we going for the, Oh, okay, Disabled said, BRB. He sent me a DM, says BRB. So, moment of truth. Who do we choose? And if we're going for a 100% playthrough, that's what I made that save for, because we're gonna have to come back to this. Like, if I'm not mistaken, what you essentially have to do to get a 100% save file is you have to like go back through the minigame multiple times to get on like each girl's route, and then just see everything that's on that route before you progress far enough to get to the end of Act 1. Like, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. It's like Ben Kenobi on Tatooine, but instead of the mind trip, he whips out the DDLC MC. Sand Trooper starts geeking out with him over the game and tells him, "Move along." So, who do we choose? Who do we go for? Also, welcome back.
Let's go for it, I guess.
Who?
Well, let's go for Yuri, I guess.
Okay, that's actually who I got on my first playthrough of the game.
Cool.
Okay, so words for Yuri. I'm surprised I have not missed one yet. I love the chibis as they bounce around. Yep, they're adorable. They're adorable. Alright. Like, most of my knowledge in the Poe minigame here comes from all the Hangman I played on Monica After Story. Because in hard mode, I'm pretty sure it just uses words from this list. So I'm trying to think, like, you know, I'm trying to remember, like, who has what words. I could just pull up the word list, because I have it in many of my mods, but I'm not doing that. I don't want to cheese it. Let's go this way. Nailed it. Escape. Oh wow, it took me 10 words to finally miss one. I don't know if you have to get... I'm pretty sure you don't have to get all 20. It just has to be a majority, I think. This one? I guess? Yeah, there we go. The only games that should be cheesed are Dark Souls, Sekiro, Bloodborne, and other From Software games. Can't say you're wrong. Yeah, see, most of these I just look at these and I'm like, yep, that's Yuri. So I missed 2 out of 20. I'm terrible. And they were the 10th and 20th words, too. I'd say I did pretty good. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange, but I at least keep my word. Well, back at the literature club. I was the last to come in. Everybody else is already hanging out.
Hanging.
What?
Hanging joke. Haha. Thanks for keeping your promise, Ben. That's too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Maybe dive head first to let you make a cousin to it. Oh, come on. My kids are really slack.
Chill, Natsuki. Jesus.
Stuart told me he didn't want to drink on this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you've been to just come and hang out or whatnot. But if you don't want to take it seriously, you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Literature.
I should bust out that old picture I have of like Natsuki whacking a blackboard with a with like teaching stick or whatever, and just, you know, manga is literature written on the blackboard. That fucking picture is beautiful. Maniga. Maniga. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Ben always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Japanese comic books, pretty much. Fucking dead. Paper anime.
Yep.
Pretty much it sums up manga in a nutshell. Yeah, paper anime. That's great. That's fucking great. Oh my god. Paper anime. Paper anime. Oh my god. Oh.
Beautiful.
Anime in still life. So, right, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. We need a mod based around that.
Yes.
We need a mod based around that incident where Sayori almost set her house on fire cooking once.
Seriously being a fucking idiot.
Like, I want to see that.
I wonder if we'll get that in Plus, possibly.
Oh my god, if that's one of the side stories, I swear, dude, I'm fucking sold. I'm so there for that.
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I wish I had friends. I might be a little jealous.
Friends? What are those? How come? You and Ben can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. I'm probably just an introvert dumbass, but I'm Sayori in this situation.
Pretty much.
Yep. Like, where I'm sitting as I'm analyzing the situation, I'm Sayori. I'm the one who doesn't know what the fuck I just put Ben and Yuri into.
Yep.
So, like, somebody who understands why that's awkward, like, Explain it to me. Like, it probably has to do with the implications, but just like,
yeah, it's kind of like
the logic escapes me.
Let's not forget the dude's fucking horny for girls. The girls.
True.
Fucking
CMG, welcome to the stream. What's good? Just doing
welcome to the stream. I'm about to go to sleep soon.
Yeah, you sound tired. And I'm not sure if I'll keep going after you go to sleep. I'll probably you think you can get through the rest of this day to the second Poe mini game?
Maybe.
All right, we'll keep going. Also, hello. Saw you experienced Savior of Souls. Yes, Caribbean DLC. I saw your comment on my video. Yes. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Crimson, what's up, man?
Oh,
you know,
my God.
Crimson made that mod. He's made that.
Yeah, I connected the dots eventually on this one of the servers that he replied to my posting about it. You know, it took me a minute to connect the dots, but then I'm just like, you did this to me!
Never played that mod, so I'm not sure what's like.
That mod gave me a migraine. Yeah, dude, I wanted to punch things after I played that mod. Just, the level of dumb in that mod is beyond comprehension. Like, I gave up trying to follow. I gave up trying to explain how stupid it was. Just, I gave up eventually. Like, you can tell the point in the video where I just gave up. Ben going all John Wick on Crypto DLC. Me? Halfway through, I couldn't stop laughing. Yeah. I bet that's probably watching sections of my playthrough of that back, like, oh my god, just watching me try to rationalize that mod is just so funny to me. Cause just like, I poke fun at myself when I watch that back, because it's just like, you idiot, stop trying to rationalize it. It's not gonna make sense no matter what you do. Because, like, here's the thing, I genuinely went into that mod not knowing it was a fucking shitpost mod. And just, that really set the tone for the rest of the video. So yeah, that's why I was trying to rationalize everything. I swear you can hear the gears in my brain process his way of thinking. Yeah, it's like me trying to rationalize it, and then just the mod just getting dumber and dumber and dumber until the point where the game just wins and I gave up completely, and it's just like, Monica, I don't even fucking know. Just, I think my favorite line from that video was when he came back to club on like the second or third day, and I'm just like, Monica, can you fix him? This guy's broken. That was my favorite line in that whole fucking video. Yeah, being a generic save the Doki mod gave it a huge boost in popularity. Yep. Think of the part from SpongeBob with Patrick. Exactly. Plenty of people got baited. Yeah, I definitely got baited by that mod. My god. Dude, my mate, you mentioned Sucker for Love. You mentioned Sucker for Love. I've watched Jolly Wankor play through that. Jesus Christ, I saw that. I've seen that game. Oh my god. He also managed to find the help button Easter egg in that thing. Wait, what help button Easter egg? One guy thought Chekhov was an ARG and went to the Wikipedia for Chekhov to look for a cipher. Oh my god. Pro tip, if I coded something, click and right click the help button. Wait, did I do that? Like, I genuinely don't remember if I did that in Savior of Souls. I genuinely don't remember if I did that. Like, I genuinely don't remember. Also, going back to what you said about how you wrote part of Everlasting, I really enjoyed that mod. I'm really excited for when the next demo for that drops. That was another one of my I would say one of my more recent favorites. Just Everlasting was really good. SOS just opens the Chekhov wiki. I don't know if there's a right click action. I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Hope I can get off my ass and help with DDE more. Yeah, best of luck with if you do decide to best of luck if you're gonna be doing more work on Doki Doki Everlasting. I just kind of ghost a lot of servers. Like, I'm not super active in most servers usually. I just kind of ghost servers until the demo drops, and then just grab it and start my playthroughs. The most active you'll usually see me is just whenever I upload a new video. So yeah, that's usually me with mod servers. I'm not too talkative. It's not like videos here where just I run my lips constantly. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Simp.
Yep.
It's simp.
I'll be around for sure, but 6 billion is kinda carrying writing. I still have to actually play it. Same except for the VA Discord at this point. I'm not part of the VA Discord, and I can say with confidence I'm never going to be. Just, of all the VA mods I've played, just no, dude. Like, the only reason I'd ever play VA mods like now is if I genuinely just know they're shitpost mods and I want to play a shitpost mod. So, yeah. Maybe I should play some of those on stream. VA dev server's a true travesty. I bet it is. I bet it is. Shots fired. Honestly, good idea. Stay far, far away. I will. I won't make a big deal. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright.
Here.
Yura reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
Isn't much if you left out.
You're good, Krim. You're good. And wait, an actual serious VA mod? What parallel universe did we just cross over into? That those are a thing? I didn't even know VA was working on a more serious mod. Dreams of Literature Noir. I guess we'll see if it turns out to be serious or if they're just baiting again.
Oh, the second one. Savior's Soul seems legit, but no.
Yeah. Like, when I looked at it on DDLC mods, I'm just like, yeah, okay, that's legit. Like, I feel like a lot of what VA is about is just subverting expectations at this point. So just, I think whenever I approach a VA mod from now on, I'll just assume the opposite of whatever they tell me it is. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Lynetta versus Monica death battle, please. Who's Lynetta? Fill me in. I'm a complete uncultured swine. Who the fuck is Lynetta? This world of infinite choices and Doki 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 are serious too, and we have plenty more, they just take longer.
Me and you played Doki 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 on the video.
Wait, did we? Was that part of that pack we played? Because I don't remember playing that.
Yeah, it was part of
oh, yeah, that's why I don't remember it. Because it's just part of, like, you know, a video that had, like, 6 or 7 different mods in it.
Pretty much.
Oh, okay. Lynetta's the Cthulhu girl from Sucker for Love. I didn't know that was her name. It's been a while since I've watched the Jolly video on it. So again, part of me if I am an uncultured swine, but I have no idea. I had no idea who that was.
Can I go to sleep? Can I
Oh, are you gonna check out for the night?
I'm tired, dude. I'm having a good day.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you go to sleep then.
I woke up.
Should I just go to the end of the next day here without you then, or then we'll pick up there, or what do you want me to do?
Yeah, do that. Don't let it delay just for me.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, I'll see you next time when we get to the next poem mini game. Peace out, bro. Get some sleep.
Sleep. I woke up 24 hours ago.
Yeah, get some sleep, man. Jesus Christ. It's a long time to go without sleep.
Don't worry, that happened 3 days before. My mental state's great.
Totally. Seriously, just go get some sleep, man.
Yeah. Good night, boys.
Yep. Good night, man. Alright. So, continuing on to the end of the day here. Just me now. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. So, now you're gonna get to hear my, Yuri and Natsuki voices. For when I'm doing, solo mods. As in, mods where it's just me, you know, commentating over everything. And that was initially my plan for DDLC Plus, but, you know, plans change. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club or something. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Alright, so this is the point in day 2 where the poem minigame affects like who you go and talk to. Yeah, so this is the point where the poem minigame matters. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. Think she noticed me looking at her. That's what you get for staring, man. That's what you get for staring. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper into her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. What's with that look, Yuri? What's with that look? Like, I forgot when I started playing it, but I went all the way back to at least to either 10 or 11 o'clock. Yeah, I don't know if I'll check that out.
It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed you in the first place.
Oh, really now? What's that supposed to mean, huh?
But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
Just happened to buy 2 of them. This totally was not premeditated whatsoever. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I am glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
I love that face. That is probably one of Yuri's most adorable faces in my mind. Is that so? What's it about, anyway?
Well...
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Remember that name. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? You don't say, mate. It's very fucked up. And that's also, like, loosely touching on some of what goes on with, what's, like, concealed by this game, Project Libitina. Like, I think this is loosely connected to that in some way. I could be wrong about that, but I remember reading that somewhere. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Just like this game. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, then?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. He just wasn't expecting that twist. I was just looking that up, lol. Yeah, dude, it's when you read like the Project Libitina webpage, it's fucking messed up. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective.
Yes, they do. I'm gonna get some water quick. Ugh, much better.
When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in.
Those are the best types of evil characters, dude. Just the kind that really makes you think maybe they're not evil. Like, once you start to look at things from their perspective, like, you start to understand, like, it's not so much, like, evil just they have no other choice. Just like they look at things, you know, and think a certain way, and just those are the kinds of evil characters I like the most. Hint, hint, why I like Monica so much. Just when you look at things, like when you look at her situation in this game from her perspective, just you really start to understand a lot of the choices that she makes.
Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I?
A lot of what Yuri just said is what I see in Monica, by the way. And that's why I like this game's writing. Just it can be very clever like this sometimes. Just in the way you interpret it.
Not again. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people.
That's like me, but when I'm rambling about something in a game that I'm passionate about, like my mate. My mate, you can attest to this from how much I ramble about high round zombies sometimes. Like, that is the most random sentence I have read all night, and I love it. But yeah, like, dude, you can attest to the kind of rambling that I get into when I'm talking about something I'm passionate about, like high rounding and stuff for zombies. I can go on and on and on for fucking days, and people just, you know, stop messaging, and I go on for like 2 more minutes until I realize nobody's fucking saying anything anymore, and I slowly just realize, maybe I should shut up, like right now.
So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. This is a literature club, after all.
That's true.
Yes, this is the literature club. If there's any place to talk about it, it's here. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to! What are you saying? Yep, exactly. Every sleepover. Yep. It's all I would ever fucking talk about. Cause just... yeah, when I was in high school, like, high rounding zombies was just the thing I spent so much time doing. Just... like, if you dig through my older videos, like, you can find some of the high rounds I've done. Like, I've done many around 100 plus games, around 200 plus game, you know, around 200 game on Black Ops 3 Ascension. Just, there's a lot of high rounds you can find down there. Just, like, I didn't live stream all of them, and I've never live streamed, like, a full game. But, if the map packs for, Black Ops 1 on Steam go on sale for a good enough price, I'll consider live streaming a high round attempt on Ascension just to see how far I can get on PC. Because when I played on PS3, I got to 168 and then got reset, so I want to see how far I could get on PC, like with better specs and stuff than the PS3. Please stop me if I start talking too much. That's why I have chloroform. That's great. Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah? Are you sure? Because that face says otherwise. You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, regarding reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry! I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Yes, she does. She's very self-aware. She's very, self-conscious of, she's very self-conscious. That's kind of Yuri's thing. Protag-kun may be dense, but he has nothing on Hero the Dense. You have not seen an MC at his densest until you've watched Savior of Souls. Until you have watched that Savior of Souls playthrough, you have not seen MC at his densest. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... This is great. This is why Yuri was my second fave when I first got into DDLC, because I really enjoyed her route. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. She timidly closes her own copy. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. First CG! Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm on the other side of the book. That way, I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, huddled even closer together than before. Yes, you are. Enjoy it. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth on Yuri's face. She's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn the page. Sorry. I got a bit distracted for a second. I wonder if Sayori is gonna start what? Hanging around soon. You absolute mad lad. You absolute mad lad. Monica wants a word with you. She told you to stop using her puns. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? You're not as used to reading, rather. My eyes are reading faster than my head can process. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. I mean, she's not wrong, but I think his reading speed is like a quarter of Yuri's. And honestly, I honestly wonder how my reading speed is decreased since I got out of high school. Like, decreased or increased. I doubt it's gone up. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. She no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she'll finish the page before me, so I turn it at my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it with her own thumb. It is a very intricate motion. I mean, you really do be looking kind of sharp. It's too easy, man. Oh, the puns are too easy. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? I'm starting to get a bit tired, so I'm definitely checking out once we get to the end of this day here. How so? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. Jeez. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But then, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. That's basically what Yuri is. Yuri, in a nutshell, is self-conscious. At least until Act 2, when Monica fucks her up. Guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Yep, Monica saved me. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. She exhales, spirited from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? I'm sorry, I'm just getting tired, y'all. You look kind of down. Soon Yuri will... open herself up to you. No, just... That's great. That's great, man. Yes. Figuratively and literally. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Okay, so we're gonna be coming up on poem reading. So once we get to that, who do we go for first? Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. I mean, she has already read it, so it doesn't really matter. In that case, I think I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. I like that face. Just, yes. Brilliant idea. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book. Then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Series is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same. Alright, decision time. Who do we go to first? Someone. Yuri first. It also just hit me like how far behind like the video is compared to where I'm at after nearly 2 hours of streaming, so yeah. Alright, Yuri first. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. The poems aren't as... I'm not even gonna finish that thought. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes light up. Exceptional. What was that? Chopped up as the rest. Oh god. Wow. Huh? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Oh, he's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates that you've written a lot of poetry before. You'll be surprised by what you hear, Yuri. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time. Huh? She's just completely dumbstruck. Like, wait, there's no way this guy's never written before. What the fuck? Yuri's just completely dumbstruck by this. I love it. Well, I knew that. No, you didn't. I just meant, She trails off, unable to find an excuse. We did good, ladies and gentlemen. We did good. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Yep, we won the game. We won the game. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and then form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally shifts. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem.
Well, I wouldn't know. I don't write poetry.
Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part.
I would imagine, yes. It takes experience to know what style fits, like, the mood of a certain poem. I don't know jack shit about that.
It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, trying new things. I also hope everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
As you'll soon see. We'll go to Natsuki next. Biased? How?
Well... never mind.
You'll see shortly.
I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Let's just say all three and call it even.
Do you mind if I read your poem?
Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
She smiles dreamily as if this is a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny.
It's like when someone says you need to have a high IQ to watch Rick and Morty. Not sure what that's in reference to, but it's probably something I said like 20 seconds ago. Okay. Isn't this supposed to be a literature club after all? And Yuri writes in script, so if you have a hard time reading it, I apologize.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back.
Alright. Moving on.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
Yeah, some probably would consider Yuri's handwriting that, considering how they don't really teach people how to write in script anymore. So, you know, people who were never taught how to read script, they'll probably look at that and it just looks like a bunch of gibberish to them. Like you're showing them something in another language. Yeah, I can barely read it. Fortunately, I was taught how to read script in 3rd and 4th grade, but I could not write in cursive for shit. Like, I could not write in script for shit. The only thing I remember how to write is my signature. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often.
I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was very descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all. Maybe because I'm looking at a small screen, but I usually don't have much trouble with it. That could be. Yeah, that could be. Usually if I'm watching I was forced to write script in cavalry, I hope I'm saying that right. Private school back in Harlingen.
really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghost theory?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Ben.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Ben.
Me too. Alright, it's time to meet Yuri's polar opposite, Natsuki. Natsuki is not impressed.
Ben, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home.
Also, now you get to hear my Natsuki voice. What? Harsh? Yep, fucking based.
What? You expect me to believe that you'd actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not sure what he thinks of you. I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Oh, them's the death glare, ladies and gentlemen. Natsuki did not like that. Painful to think about.
Fine.
We got him. Yeah, we got him. We got him, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
We need Buffsuki. Maybe I should play a mod with Buffsuki on stream. Let me know if that's something you guys would be down for. I would be down for that. Instantly, this dude's just like, yes. Okay. Once we're done with me and Disabled finish this. We might do that in a future stream. We'll do like I'll find some like Buffsuki mods and play those on stream. That would be perfect stream material. No, dude, not now. To future stream. I could really get into this. Buff Natsuki is sexy Natsuki. Oh my god. What can of worms have I opened up by doing this stream tonight? Dear God. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid.
Yep.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it.
That's Natsuki's trademark style. Straight and to the point.
Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it.
I do like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? I'm pretty sure that is the whole point. Your writing style shouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
I will say this about the way Natsuki writes. I like this style of writing in music. Like, I think this style of writing works best, I think, in music.
Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set it up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in that last line.
He's like looking at it again. So you did. Did you not notice? I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki's feeling proud then. I'm not going to take that away from her. Okay. Who gets to... Who's up next? Who gets to be third and who's last? Place your vote. Place your votes now, ladies and gentlemen. Their votes are rolling in for Monica. Namaka. Okay, Monica wins. Sayori goes last. Poor Sayori.
Hi, Ben. Having a good time so far?
I'd say so. I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Yes. She's listening. Always listening. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Yes. Vampire Monica is Namaka. Yes. You know, there actually is a mod where Monica turns into a vampire. There actually is a Vampire Monica mod. I've seen somebody play it, and I don't remember if I played that one on my own time, actually. That might just be a mod somebody made for a video that wasn't released, so... Yeah, I think that's a video Dretchnox made. I probably just butchered that pronunciation. Yeah, Dretchnaw? I really have no idea how you say that dude's channel name, but, you know, if you know, If you know bigger DDLC YouTubers, then you know who I'm talking about.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
The uboos are real. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Ben. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
But you will be big then. That would be like a dream come true if you know, my channel just blew up. Just that would be a dream come true, man. It's not something I'm banking on you know, it's not something I'm banking on since I don't really take this whole YouTube thing super seriously. Like, this is just something I do as a hobby. But yeah. Oh yeah, I'm ready to be traumatized all over again. It's been over a year since I played the base game, so I'm not going to remember everything. Yes, it will, please, God. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Ben. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair.
No, it isn't.
Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
Yes, we did find out. Yep, stoked for DDLC Plus. That's why I'm doing this test stream, because my commentary partner, DisabledGaming69, approached me about streaming it, and this is just kind of like a test stream to figure out streaming with OBS. I'm quite happy with how it's been going so far, but I'm probably going to make some changes and set up like a proper layout, you know, and not just have like the game be full screen. You'll have to let me know what you guys think about that. Like, do you prefer the game to be full screen and just like what I have now, where I can just, you know, pull the chat up on a whim, or do you guys like having the chat like always on screen somewhere? Because I can set it up to go either way. You know, like I can set up a layout for that.
Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though.
Why don't you? I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing.
Yes. Don't try to, you know, don't try so hard to, be someone you're not. Just do your own thing, man. This is why I like Monica. She keeps it real.
Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying a lot of different things. Yes, we will if we're doing a 100% playthrough. Hi, sub. If you want to be here when we eventually stream, DDLC Plus, yeah, sub to the channel. I'll be sprinkling in some more mod playthroughs over the month leading up to the release of DDLC Plus. I don't know what mods I'm going to be playing yet, but it'll probably be a mix of recording and streaming. So yeah, that's what you can expect going forward. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Precisely my mindset the first time I played this. Just nothing else mattered but this girl right here.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident.
Yep, she's got to keep up her facade.
That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
This line says so much. Yep. These two lines say a lot about Monica's character right here. These two lines right here say so much. Let's read it then.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see! I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It was just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Yeah, dude. DDLC Plus is definitely gonna revitalize the DDLC fandom for sure. Just this came out of nowhere and just this is completely, I think, gonna revitalize the fan base. Like, I think we're gonna see like a resurgence in like the activity in the modding community, the amount of people who are gonna cover this. Just, all I'm gonna say is that just once June 30th hits, get ready for the second DDLC takeover of YouTube. Just the Literature Club is gonna monopolize your YouTube recommended feed. I'm calling it right now. A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you. All right, I'll move on now.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one? Adversary, Ripsary.
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently.
So I guess now's as good a time as any to plug. One of the first mods I ever played, and one that has remained one of my favorites to this day, is a mod called Monica's Prologue. And just, I really love the idea behind it. basically you get to see from her perspective, like, as the epiphany is beginning to take hold on her, and how that just fucks her up for the rest of her life. Just, it's such a cool idea, but the mod got discontinued, so just, like, we got, like, an hour of gameplay, and that's it. That's all the further they got into it, and it's just, it's such a cool idea that I want to see explored more, but just, you know, the dev just has no interest in pursuing it, so it's not likely ever going to happen unless somebody else wants to pick up the idea. Just, if anybody out there watching this is getting into modding and wants to make, like, a Monica mod, like, make a spiritual successor to Monica's prologue, please. Like, I will give you free publicity on that mod.
It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strong. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
These are the best.
Sometimes when writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Time for Sayori. Rip Sayori, she's last.
This is a good poem, Ben. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? How does she know?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing right in front of you? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Ben. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people.
Like what I'm doing right now.
That's something only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. You hear that? He's holding you to that. Don't let him down.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
I love that last line, dude. Just it's so wholesome. Nini, welcome to the stream. What's up, dude? Probably not going to be going for too much longer because we're coming up on the end of day 2 here, and my commentary partner checked out quite a while ago, so... And I need to get to bed eventually, so I don't, wake up sleep deprived for work, so... it's almost going on 4 a.m. here. Exactly. Breakfast. Exactly. I'm gonna be getting breakfast pretty soon here. Super good. Nice. Yeah. But yeah, if you don't know why I'm doing this test stream, Nini, just my commentary partner, DisabledGaming69, approached me about streaming DDLC Plus when it comes out at the end of the month. So, you know, I'm gonna be doing some test streams throughout the month to, you know, fine-tune my settings and you know, just get a feel for it, you know? I think the first thing we're doing is a 100% playthrough of DDLC, just because I've never done it before. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question, dummy.
I forgot to do it last night.
Yep, I'm bracing myself for the 30th. Man. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, man. What are you guys most excited about for DDLC Plus? I'm most excited for the side stories. It's just... That's why I play DDLC mods. It's for, like, the world-building aspects to the mods that have world-building. Because I love seeing the world of the game expanded upon and seeing, like, new locations, you know, places and characters being explored in further depth. Yep, that's what I'm most excited for. Well, that at least makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Came out nice, or how should I put this? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
It's not what I'm gonna be making. I'm a cereal kind of guy when it comes to breakfast. Like, I cannot be fucked making something in the morning for breakfast. I cannot be fucked actually making something, dude. Even though you were late to school?
Bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
I can't wait to see it. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. Yes. And considering how much you write, you don't stand a chance. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. So, real quick, since we're on the topic of MC's poems, I love it when mods go the extra mile to actually give MC like original poems for whenever he writes one. Let me know what you guys think about that, because I think that's really cool, getting to peer into, you know, his head a little bit. When mods like try to give MC like his own character. I always think that's really cool. Across the room, Sari and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Ah yes, brace yourselves, folks. It's time for an argument. It's time for their argument. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
She dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something?
It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
She does have a point. That's not how she read it, though.
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh?
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way.
Sayori liked it,
and Ben did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Ben liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Here we go. Shit's about to get real.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well. Shit's about to get real.
Maybe you're just jealous that Ben appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Natsuki's advice was not very helpful, to be fair.
Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Ben started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting.
Suddenly, both girls turn towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Ben! She's just trying to make me look bad. That is not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poem all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Ben! Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings in the most effective way.
I completely fucking butchered that. I am terrible at this. Oh, I love this.
Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Ben?
Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Because you happen to be nearby, that's how. Take Yuri's side? That's what I was gonna do, mate. Because when I first played through this, I chose the middle option, which is to call for Sayori to help you, but I'm not doing that this time. We're going full Yuri route this time. It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, that's going to be... See, when I played this the first time, I chose this. But this time, Yuri. Natsuki. You're right in that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. Truer words have never been spoken in this age. In this day and age, truer words have never been spoken. That's not what happened at all. Are you sure about that? Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined one's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something very personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Oh. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yeah, that's kind of what Natsuki does. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt... Yup, that's... Natsuki tries to act tough, her tough front. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did! Did you now? It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. Rip Natsuki. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. Yep, crumbling under the pressure. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, the way he went about that was very mature. I agree. I end up even feeling bad for her. Yeah, I understand why. It's not hard to see. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Suri, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without another word, Natsuki snatches her a poem from the desk and storms out. On her way up, she crumples the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Poor Natsuki. Poor Natsuki. Meant to click on history. Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chain buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? So embarrassed. Yeah. As soon as this day is over, I'm gonna check out for the night. We've been going for... How long have we been going for? 2 hours, 44 minutes. Yeah, that's a bit longer than I thought I would go for, but hey, this game takes a while, so you know how it is. Especially when I'm commentating it and everything. I want to say it took me like 6 hours or so. Like 5 or 6 hours to get through the basic game the first time. And that's just what I was playing on my own time while commentating. You know, without commentating. So, I expect this to be even longer. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? Lord knows I would, man. Good lord. See, this is the other half that makes me just not like Natsuki as much. This is the other half. the first half that really cemented her as my least favorite for a while. Just, that was the other half, man. Yeah, it's 4:10 in the morning where I'm at. You handle it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you for that.
Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Ben. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as a part of this club now.
It's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said about,
you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing? MC's density at his finest, ladies and gentlemen. MC's density at his finest. Never mind that. Yeah, it's better to just not bring it up. No need to if he's already forgotten, right?
I'm gonna make some tea.
Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it.
Oh, hey, she came back.
It was alright. Well, mostly. Ben, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, the gears in his head are starting to turn. I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Ben, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go.
She beams at me.
The little bundle of sunshine. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Yes, how could you not enjoy spending time with Sayori? I mean, unless you're playing a mod like Sayori Date. Don't play Sayori Date. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Eh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No, no, no! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. You can see why they'd make good friends with you.
You know, Ben, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club.
Yes. Yes. Epic foreshadowing.
But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun!
Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... does it really need to stop there? MC certainly doesn't think so. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat her on the shoulder. I say that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. I'm pretty sure this is the last line before the next poem minigame, so I'm gonna make another save. Yeah. So, we'll do this, then I'm gonna call it a night. So, since we're going for Yuri on this first run, then we're gonna do Yuri. So, oh, fuck the first one already. Great. Oh wow, I forgot Dark is actually a Sayori. Yeah. I knew it. I like how Sayori just comes for tragedy. It's so messed up. So messed up, dude. Honestly, none of these jump out to me as words for Yuri. Covet? Ha! Nailed it. If you think about it, songs are basically poems with musical backgrounds. You know, you're not wrong, Nate. You're not really wrong. Alright, so this is where the third day begins, and this is where we're going to call it. So page 1 is going to be like our poem minigame saves, and page 2 is where I'm just going to put where we leave off. So yep, that's going to be it for me tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll probably tweak things for next stream, but yeah, I'm done. Have a good night, or morning, or whatever. And yeah, just have a nice day. I'm out.